Hi everyone, sorry I can't be with you this weekend. This is my lesson plan on folding clothes. So our goal is the student will dress appropriately for work, and my objective is when presented with clean clothes, the student will demonstrate the ability to neatly fold a shirt and a pair of pants. And the skills that are going to be taught is identifying a clean, flat surface to work on, determining if the clothing is inside out, if clothing is inside out, turning it the correct way, understanding how the flip and fold board works, orienting the clothing to the flip and fold board, and manipulating the flip and fold board. And the materials are long sleeve shirts, pants, flip and fold board, and a laundry basket, which is a recycling bin in this case. This is the flip and fold board, and it's a clothing board that you can purchase for helping fold clothes, and it can be used to begin teaching the task, and then maybe once the task is understood, the flip and fold board could be removed and the student could learn how to fold without the assistance of a board. So first you need to select a clean flat surface. So we have a nice table here that's been cleaned so that there's no food or anything that's going to get on the clean clothes that we're folding. And the surface has to be a comfortable height for the student, for you. So in this surface I'm sitting because that's more comfortable for me since I'm tall, or I'd be leaning over the whole time. So this is a nice, clean, comfortable surface, and it has enough room for the flip and fold board as well as the clothing after it's folded to be put on the table. So we're going to begin by exploring the flip and fold board and exploring the four pieces of it. It's one whole piece, and it has a couple of different panels on the side. There's a left panel and a right panel, and the middle panel that has a bottom panel that flips up. So we're going to manipulate the board a couple of times so that you could get the hang of how the board works. So we're going to flip the left panel, and flip the right panel, and flip the bottom panel up. And we'll do it again. We'll flip the left panel, and flip the right panel, and the bottom panel up. So we're doing this without clothing on it, just to get the hang of how the board works and the movements that you have to make in order to fold your clothing. So if we can sort of think about if we had a piece of clothing on here, if we had a shirt on here, how that would work. The left side would fold over to the middle, the right side would fold over to the middle, and the bottom panel would fold up, and you would have a shirt that was folded in a square. So now that we've explored the board, we felt all the sections and we flipped it, we are going to keep it open in front of us on the table. And the laundry basket could either be on the floor or it could be on the chair. It's somewhere comfortable that you can reach it. And we're going to reach into the laundry basket and pull out a shirt. So we have a long sleeve shirt, and we're going to explore the shirt to figure out if it's inside out or not. So a couple ways you can tell. You can find the neck of the shirt, and if it has a tag and the tag is on the outside, you know that the shirt is inside out. Some shirts now are made without the tag, so if there's no tag, you would want to feel for the seams to see if the seams are bumpy. The bumpy seams would indicate that the shirt is inside out. So this shirt is inside out, so we're going to turn it the right way by putting our arms inside the sleeves as if you're going to put the shirt on without putting it over your head, and grip the wrist part of the shirt, and then pull your sleeves back out, your arms back out, and then hold the shirt by the collar, give it a shake to make sure that it is turned all the way the right way now. Now we're going to lay the shirt down to the board. We need to orient the shirt to the board. The shirt will go face down on the board, with the collar lined up at the top of the board. So line the collar up to the top of the middle panel. And spread the arms out. So the shirt is lying flat on the board. If your shirt is long and it goes past the middle panel, you would fold up the bottom of the shirt so that it was flush with the bottom of the panel. But this shirt fits just right. It doesn't go over. So now you're going to feel to make sure that the shirt is all laid out flat on the board and the arms are out to the side. And now you want to begin by folding the arms in. So the arms that are hanging off the panels need to be folded in so that they're flush with the side of the panel. Fold both arms in. Now we're going to repeat the motion that we did before without the clothing on the board. We're going to flip the left panel to center, and the right panel to center, and the bottom panel up. And then we take the shirt off, and it's neatly folded. We're going to place it to the side, and we're going to repeat that until we are feeling comfortable with it. So we're going to get another shirt out of the bin. Feel to make sure that it's not inside out. And this is a shirt that does not have a tag on it. It's actually, the information is printed right on the shirt. So I'm feeling for those rough seams, and I'm feeling that there are rough seams, which means that the shirt is inside out. So we need to use the technique, put our arms in, rip the wrist area, and pull your arms back out. Hold the collar, give it a shake, and then lay the shirt face down on the folding board with the collar up to the top of the middle panel with the arms spread out. I'm going to check to make sure that it's all spread out. And this shirt does overlap the bottom of the board, but just a little bit, so I'm going to turn it up so it's flush with the bottom of the board. We have to fold those sleeves in